So, Fly Me Home is the fourth song off of the album White Castle. Just came out digitally January 28th. Out on all platforms digitally, or at least it should be. So, this song, the idea for it, is the oldest I have out of all of my songs. Now, I say the idea because I normally have ended up creating an idea. I'll get like a chorus and a verse, and then I just throw it on the shelf and come back to it later. And this one I came back to it later, probably like a year and a half after I created this idea. And the original idea actually split up into two separate songs, where I took the original verses and they're half of the verses for a song that you guys will hear in the future called When a Pawn Loves a Queen. And then I took the chorus and kept it because the whole chorus is talking about flying me home. So when I wrote it, the idea originally happened when 18-year-old me woke up at 5:30 in the morning to go to high school, and I had this song idea. And I wrote it in the middle of winter while getting ready, very cold, because my room is the farthest away from the wood stove, and early in the morning, the wood stove doesn't heat up the whole house because it needs to build up. And then on a bus, driving to school in the dark. And so when I came back to it and I scrapped the lyrics and put those lyrics into a different song, I decided to write about what happened that morning instead. And that was pretty much the day that I had realized I'd moved on from the person who I was pretty much head over heels for and friends with for 3 years in high school, pretty much. And it was one of those, I was laughing at myself, like, that took long enough. But it wasn't like a sad mood. It was a happy, hopeful mood because my brain had finally come to terms with, hey, you finally moved on. But then there was hope for the future of my person's out there somewhere, don't know where, and it's a perfect example of every time I write a love song, I don't write about specific people because that bothers me. I write about the idea of the one who I will hopefully meet someday down the road. And yeah, I just don't agree with writing about a specific person. It feels rude to me. And that's where my brain goes, is just write about your future person, future one. You don't know who they are at this point, but there you go. And that song was me pretty much going, don't know where you are, but I got hope. And, well, I always have the mentality of today may suck, but there's always tomorrow. Because I've always been the person where everybody else sees everything going wrong. And I'm the person that sees the one little tiny kernel of hope and holds on to it so much that it angers everybody else. And yeah, now I'm rambling. So, hope you enjoyed the behind the song. And White Castle's out everywhere digital. Talk to you soon.